Hey everybody, it's Sarah Bailey. How you doing? Today I want to talk to you about how to build rapport with your prospects so you get maximum results in your business. There are two simple things that I want to go over with you. Now, people will join you in business if they know you, like you, and trust you. If they don't, they're not going to join. It's very simple. So, how do you get people to like you more? And how do you get people to trust you more? It's all going to be in the way that you connect with them, either on the phone or in person. And this is something that you use with people either in the warm market, people you know, or in the cold market with people you don't know. Okay, so some people like to use more of an interview style technique, and that works fine for some people, but I found for myself it wasn't working as well as when I switched to this more conversational style. There are two things you're going to want to focus on. One, keep the spotlight on your prospect, and number two, ask genuinely curious, detective-like questions. It's a mouthful, but it's very powerful and very effective. So number one, when you're talking to prospects, imagine that they have a giant spotlight, like one of those that the actors use on stage. Imagine you have a spotlight on your prospect and you want to ask them questions, get them to engage with you and answer your questions. Now, you might be tempted to say, when they answer you in a certain way, say, oh, me too, and share your personal experience. Don't do that. Give a little one-sentence answer, but put the spotlight back on your prospect because people love to talk about themselves. And if you start talking about yourself and your experience, you're going to lose them. You're going to lose their interest and then they're going to go away. And I know that you don't want that. So keep the keep the focus right on your prospect. Number two is going to be asking genuinely curious, detective-like questions. Don't make it like an interview style. You don't want your prospect to feel like they are one out of 50 people you're calling today and you're just checking things off a list. You don't want that. You want to engage in a real conversation and ask them authentic questions. So let's say they live in Los Angeles. You could say to them, like a good question would be, how long have you lived in Los Angeles? But a better question is going to be to follow up with that and to go deeper. And you could say, have you lived in LA your whole life? And if they say yes, you could say, what do you like so much about where you live? Or you could say, if you could live anywhere in the country, where would it be? And if they choose, whatever city they choose, whether it's LA or something else, say, what is it about that city that attracts you so much? And get to know them a little bit better. You could ask them questions about, you're going to want to, get to know them, ask them questions about their family, about things that they like to do, hobbies they have, and ask them questions that say like how questions or why or what has you doing that, like go deeper with them. So you'll maybe have asked them in a previous conversation, are you open to making money from home? And if they say yes, this is what you're going to want to do, is to go deeper with them and say, I'm just curious, what is it that has you open to making some money from home? And you know what? They're going to give you their reason why. Knowing why they would join you in business and why they want to make money from home is so powerful because you can use that when you are in the follow-up phone call and you want to help close them in your business and help get them enrolled and get them started and help them moving towards their goals. So it's very important to know why they would want to join you in business. And you could, go with some other questions as well, that you want to get to know them. If you could ask them, how much money are you looking to make from home on a monthly basis? They may say $2,000 or $5,000 or whatever. And then you could be done with that and go to your next question, or you could go deeper and say, okay, $2,000 a month. What would that do for you? And they're going to tell you, oh, it helped me pay my bills, helped me save for college, and helped me do this and do that. And then you could go deeper with those questions. Oh, college, really? What colleges are you looking at for your daughter or your son? And see how it's getting them to open up more. Now, the conversations might be a little bit longer than you're used to, but I'm telling you, when you engage with people this way, they're going to open up to you more, and it's more likely that they're going to join you. And trust me, it's going to go way better in your prospecting. You may determine and find out that you actually have fun with prospecting, and you may even enjoy calling leads. Some people hate calling leads, but once I started using this method when calling leads, it made calling prospects so fun. And whether I knew them or I didn't know them, they were cold market, warm market, it didn't matter. I started having more fun. So there you go. Couple tips. One, keep the spotlight on your prospect, and two, ask those genuinely curious, detective-like questions. Hope this has been helpful. You could make a post below, make a comment, please. I would love you to do that. Let me know what you think, what questions you have, what experiences you've had. If you're finding me on my blog is sarahdbailey.com, and you could find me there and post comments there as well. And I would love for you to share this post with others if you found it helpful to you. Thanks. Have a fantastic day, and here's to your success.